Hi friends, so here's my follow-up for this video. Along with this information, here's progress on my piece. It still has a little bit more touching to go. So, in our understanding of the quantum reality of our universe and the ability that we have to combat the negativities which are already on the way out, based upon the information I received in this communication with a what appeared to be, at this point in my perception, common visage of an angelic being. So, let's reclaim our innate power. Take back the permission. All these things are done in contractual form. They can't do anything to us without our consent, either unconscious or verbal or conscious. If we don't move along with what they're telling us to do, we're not being controlled by them, and we take back our strength and our permission, right? We must maintain our own inner strength and knowledge of the difference between what we experience and observe to be the truth or not the truth, based upon real deal information presented to us. So, let's reclaim our innate power. I take back my permission. And what we want to do is, I do not consent. I take back permission. I do not consent. We do not consent to war. I do not consent to war of any kind. I do not consent to war of any kind. I take back permission from anyone on this planet, because each and every one of us is a human being, sprung from Earth with the molecules of its particles. Each and every one of us is no more than a reflection of the other, a human being, plain and simple, a brother and a sister, a cousin and an uncle. No matter how far separated we are on this globe, we're still the same human entity, a portion of this living entity called the planet Earth, Gaia. I do not consent to chemical spraying of any kind, whether it be chemtrail weather modifications, whether it be food crop spraying, insecticide. I do not consent to that. I do not consent to chemical spraying of any kind. I do not consent to chemical spraying of any kind. And this is a conversation that we must have with the Creator, with the energies of the universe, whatever it is that you want to consider, the powers that be. But we have this intimate connection. I've experienced it personally, and I know others who have also. So, speak to the Creator that fills you with love and kindness, whether it be your own inner psyche, or the Creator of the universe, or Gaia, the planet Earth. I do not consent to the oligarchy in anywhere, any shape, or any form. I do not consent to oligarchy in anywhere, any way, any shape, or any form. I do not consent to oligarchy in anywhere, any way, any shape, or any form. Okay? We must understand that the energies that we put on our bodies, the written things that we take a pen and put down on paper, or ink and paint and put down on canvas and add peace signs and hearts and beautiful images of creation, these things generate an energetic presence, conducting love and beauty and raising the consciousness of vibration. I do consent to the positive consciousness elevation of all of creation. I do consent to the positive consciousness elevation of all of creation. I do consent to the positive consciousness elevation of all of creation. We must repeat these mantras, the positive mantras also of consent. I consent to a positive new future. I consent to a positive new future. I consent to a positive new future. You know, I do not consent to negative plans for humanity. I do not consent to negative plans for humanity. I do not consent to negative plans for humanity. I only consent to positive elevation of humanity and Gaia and the universe as a whole. I only consent to the positive elevation of humanity, Gaia, and the multiverse as a whole. I give consent to the positive elevation of humanity and Gaia and all of creation. We can do this. I'm creating a book. In the last year, I started to create sigils. These things have power, our words and our things. This is a quantum mechanical symbol. I am a magician, a quantum mechanic of the highest caliber. I am a magician, a quantum mechanic of the highest caliber. I am a magician, a quantum mechanic of the highest caliber. I work only in the positive and the light. I work only in the positive and the light. I work only in the positive and the light. I thank you for this transmission. We do not consent to genetically engineered crops or any living thing. We do not consent to genetically engineered crops or any living thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Many blessings. Love. 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 Joy. 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 Harmony. 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 Compassion. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.